9 seasons in the league, Pro Bowl tight end, one of the greatest stories, a major weapon for the Dolphins this year. What a song. I hope you're smiling. Tell me about that song.
Oh, man. I never thought that song would have any type of movement behind it, to be honest. I never thought I'd have to play it and come out and have to defend that song. But, I love it. It's cool to see it, the world appreciate it and have some movement. So I'm happy about it.
It's called Top Play.
Yep.
Darren Waller, good to see you. Long time no talk. Let's go right back to the beginning of this season. Your first touchdown as a Dolphin. It was week 4, 4th and goal versus the Jets. Can you talk me through this one?
4th and goal. We figured it'd be in some kind of man coverage. They let me just go around the back end line, told Tua to throw it to the goalpost. Luckily he did, because that corner was coming from the backside trying to pick it, but it was too high. And just got to use a 6'6" body when you got it. And I appreciate him giving me a chance.
Must be nice. What did that feel like after a year away? What did that act like the emotion part of it?
It was almost too hard to put into words, just kind of being off for 2 years and not really planning a comeback to come play. Like, I showed up like a week before training camp, 2 weeks before training camp, and was like, sure, I'll play ball. And so I didn't really know how it would go. I went to that game thinking like, I haven't even really had that many practices because I got hurt when I first got here. And to have that first game to go the way that it did with very little preparation and practice time, it was just like, damn, like, I guess I feel like I'm meant to be here. I'm supposed to be doing this. So, it was just wild. It's still hard to comprehend.
It was your first touchdown in 708 days, and that toe tap shows me that you belong. That's where you belong. That toe tap was crazy.
Yeah, it's just you do it so much, you rep it so many times that your body just takes over because everything's moving so fast in a moment like that. You can't just look down and try to get your feet in, and you got to trust like your body knows how to do it in that moment.
Well, your body knows how to do it, and so does your mind, and you had 6 touchdowns in just 9 games this season. You found the end zone more than you had, I think, since like 2020 Pro Bowl season with Vegas. How did you make year 9 one of your best scoring years?
I think just this team just really giving me a chance of really being like, all right, we're going to put the ball up high and trust that. So I really appreciate them putting that into the red zone, giving me an opportunity every week and just, taking advantage of that. Knowing like down there, you got to be precise in when you're showing up on time, creating separation because those are small windows down there, and to, have them believe in me week in, week out to make plays down there and finish drives where we want to finish. You take pride in that as a vet. You want to honor that faith that the team has in you.
I can't even believe you're a vet, Darren. I cannot.
Me either.
I cannot. But you've always kind of talked and carried yourself that way. You dealt with some injuries. You ended your season. We would have seen more touchdowns, more opportunities, more trust, all those things if we had seen you for a full 17 games. First 4 weeks on IR, all of that. Can you give me how you are feeling? How's everything going with the injuries?
I'm feeling pretty good right now. Being held out of the last game, I just wouldn't have been able to be healthy just for that one game. Probably would have been able to play if there was a game this Sunday. I'm feeling good right now. Those are all muscle strains that probably had more to do with me not training for those 2 years and showing up and putting that stress on my body. My body's like, hey, what are we doing? Like, we haven't done this in a minute. So I feel like, I'm taking into account if I'm going to play again next year. I'm going to decide by the end of this month and build that foundation from the beginning of February on to give myself a chance to play those 17 games and give myself an opportunity to, be as productive as I've ever been if that's the decision I make.
So what are you thinking about? I saw that line. You're like, I'm going to make a list of pros and cons. Can you sort of just paint that picture for me? Like, what are the thoughts going through your head?
There's the part of me that still loves the competition, still loves to play the game and get in that flow and be around the guys and be out in that atmosphere. There's also the part of me that loves to be creative, loves exploring, loves traveling, loves spending time with friendships and relationships and just figuring out, what's next in life for me. I've been playing football since I was 4 and I'm about to be 34, you know what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes I'm like, there's got to be more to life. So it's sitting down with, I guess, both of those parts of me and kind of just being like, all right, like, what's the direction we want to go this year? Like, what's the meaning that I can get out of this? Like, am I still willing to put myself into this atmosphere? Because it takes a toll on you, but there's also a lot that comes with it. So I just want to make sure that I'm making the most grounded decision I possibly can.
I like talking to you very much because I really appreciate your candor. You're very thoughtful, and have always led with vulnerability, which is brave and inspiring, to be honest. If you could explain, like, even just like, it doesn't have to be anything deep, but like, for a football fan, and you're weighing, it's like, why wouldn't you play till the wheels come off? Everybody does. Like, and why can't you balance? Why can't you mix art with this? If you could say, let's use your pro and con list, which is a smart way to do it, right? Get out a piece of paper. What is the biggest, let's start with this, the biggest pro, and then I'll ask con, the biggest pro of wanting to continue to play and sign somewhere? Is it financial? Is it security? Is it, like, what is it?
I would say just the enjoyment of being in that competitive flow, and being and making plays and like being in that flow with your teammates, overcoming adversity, like the roller coaster of a game. Like, you go up and then the other team comes back and they might go up, and then you just keep going back and forth. Like, that is the most important part for me, because luckily enough, the financial part for me has been taken care of. And I'm blessed enough to be able to just approach it from, do I still love to do this? Do I still get a lot out of doing this? So that would be the one pro. It's like, I've had many moments this year of like, that competitive flow is still it for me. It still gets me excited and has me wanting to do it week in, week out.
Right, and that's enjoyable as you're having success being out there. I like it. I think you feel like I like the idea that you're trusted. They're giving you the opportunity. They like know what you can do. So that's right. Like part of that. You're enjoying it because you're having success. What's the biggest con?
The con for me is, I feel like being in football, you have to be so like hard on yourself and perfectionist and like demanding results from yourself. But as like a human being that's trying to grow spiritually and, be kinder to myself, heal in a lot of ways, grow in a lot of ways. It's, finding the worthy and the value in myself, like outside of performance, when really my whole life I've been playing this game, and it's like, you're measured by your stats and your output and your outcome. So it's like a lot of the values that I'm developing as a man as I continue to go along, a lot of times they can be like contradictory to what football is asking of me. Like, 'cause football is like, be hard on yourself, demand results right now. Like, we got to get this shit fixed. Whereas in life as a human being, like, I'm growing. Like, sometimes it's a few steps forward, sometimes it's a few steps back, but I'm still continuing to push on and give myself grace. So it's like those two are often at odds, and that's how it could take that emotional and mental toll on you. So I can fluctuate between both of those perspectives.
I thought I could help you work this out right now, but it's like your biggest pro completely cancels out your biggest con. You've got a big decision to make. I wish you luck in making it. I know you'll make the right one, and I would just say there's not always, pro and con is cool, but there's a gray area. I think as you develop mentally, spiritually, there's a lot more gray than one maybe would care to admit. It makes it a little different, but maybe there's a world you could dabble in both or find a path. And I can't wait to see what happens. And like maybe, and I feel like you and Mike McDaniel probably have these chats all the time.
Yeah, no, we do. We relate to each other on a lot of levels. And I think what you're saying is 100% right. I've lived most of my life in extremes. Like, it's like, oh, I love football. I love everything it provides. And it's like, sometimes I'm like, oh man, I hate football. I'm just trying to like figure out what's next. And there's always been this roller coaster, but I realized more this year, like there is that middle area, that middle ground that's balanced. That's like, there's some things about the game that I have to struggle and grind through, but there's some things about it I really love, and it brings out the best of me, and it's taught me a lot. So it's like living in that middle ground is like the area that I'm trying to spend more time
I don't
in.
even think it's on you that you don't see, like, I think your life has been constructed in a way where it's you're all in or you're all out, and you have to sort of find the path for yourself to find what you want. I mentioned your coach, but your first coach, gosh, John Harbaugh, 18 years, fired. What were your thoughts?
Man, that picture, wow, that's
Look at that.
years ago. That's 11 years ago. That man, I think he got the Ravens job my freshman or sophomore year of high school. So it's like for him to be doing it as long as he did and to be doing it at a high level, I think there was only like 2 or 3 losing seasons. So I'm like, I don't know, man, just utmost respect for him and what they tried to do to bring the best out of me there. I was fighting my own demons too much. I needed a change of scenery to really step into that, but they did a lot for me. They've done a lot for a lot of guys, and he's had an amazing run, man. Like, I feel like there's another team out there that's definitely going to try to scoop him up immediately, but I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
You think you should have gotten fired?
I mean, I understand how the game works, how the industry works. It's like, sometimes you feel like you're not making the strides you feel like you wanted to make. I know there's a lot of like, the Ravens were probably Super Bowl favorites this year, and it's like it's disappointing in a way. To a couple disappointing endings back to back. They may want to move in a different direction. I totally understand that, but I don't think you can discount the work that he's done to make them a contender year in, year out.
I have to ask you about Tua. You've been I heard, I've listened, very positive about your experience with him. You've complimented him, his anticipation on the field. As a Tua guy, I'm assuming, what does this talk of a fresh start look like in your eyes?
Man, I don't know. Sometimes it's just like you gotta see. I don't know. That's where I feel like the spiritual life and with God comes in, because it's like, who knows if that situation is going to be here for him. It could be elsewhere, but we face difficulties. He wouldn't have earned the contract and the respect and the notoriety that he had if he didn't have those skills. And you can still see those skills are there. Sometimes we face mental battles or whatever we may be going through. I can't say I know what goes on inside his brain, inside his body, inside his heart with things that he's been through, all the ups and downs. But I still believe that he can make an impact. He still has great days of football left before him. It's just all about how you answer these challenges. And I feel like there'll be a time where he can look back and realize that this experience really was valuable to bring out the best in himself, whether it's the rest of his career, becoming a starting quarterback again, or just in life going forward. I feel like he's going to benefit from this, man. I still think very highly of him.
You're a vet. I think you also think highly of Jon Gruden, I'm assuming, because you played for him for 3 years. You went on his show. I thought you're smiling. I'd like to, we're talking all these coaches. Dable didn't work out with you in the Giants. You know this. You said you know the business. Like, do you think he wants another job? Should he get another job? Would you play for it? Like, what is that in your head?
Oh yeah, Gruden wants another job. That's a fact.
Okay.
Just spending time with him in Florida and going down there and doing his show and staying at his house and stuff, like that's my guy. Like, he helped change my career. I wouldn't have had an opportunity to still be here talking and playing if it wasn't for him taking a chance on me. But yeah, he definitely wants to coach again. I feel like he's still got the passion and energy to do so. I'd suit up with Gru any day, man. Like, we had a great run together. But yeah, he's somebody that definitely wants to coach and loves ball, loves his guys. I really hope he gets another chance.
What are the chances he's coaching in 2026? That's crazy.
I have no idea. I don't really believe in cancel culture. I believe in people getting opportunities to come back and have another opportunity, especially if they're qualified to do so. And I think Gru is. That 2021 season with the Raiders, when they clipped him, like we were going, and he was coaching his ass off. So I don't know, man. I think he deserves another opportunity. Maybe if it's this year, I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking, these executives are thinking, but give my dog a chance.
Give your dog a chance. Best of luck to you, Darren. Thanks for stopping by the show, and congrats on the incredible season. I'm glad you're feeling great. Everybody check out your music on Spotify, Apple Music, all streaming platforms. Maybe we'll see you as a special guest when Bad Bunny brings you out at halftime Super Bowl. I don't know, but we're big fans. So good luck with your pro-con list. I know you'll do what's right for you.
Appreciate you, Kay. Big fan of you as well.
Thank you. Good to see you. Bye, my friend.